AI will end public school. 86% of students use AI in their studies. 60% of teachers use AI in their classrooms. So if both the students and the teachers are using AI during school, then what is school even for? Because the teachers are using AI to create the assignments, and students are using AI to solve them, and they're turning it back into the teachers who use AI to grade it. It's almost like we're the middleman for AI. Because at this point, the only things that are really learning are the chatbots. So what is the point of school? And will AI be its end? Stick to the end of this video for that. Let's get straight into it. Let's talk about the most important factor to schooling, homework. Because at this point, AI has pretty much made it meaningless. Yes, as a child and someone in elementary school, it's important to learn basic math, spelling, knowing how to read. But once you hit late middle school or even high school, what's the point of grinding through algebra and learning random facts about history? Especially when AI can deliver that information in seconds. Already, we are finding out that a lot of the stuff that they're teaching us in school does not prepare us for the real world. You don't need to learn Algebra 2 to file taxes in the real world. The rock and water cycle isn't going to be important when you need to pay rent. And a lot of these facts and basic knowledge are things that aren't really going to help most people in the careers that they want to pursue. But now, to make matters worse, AI can now deliver that knowledge in seconds. So when students come home with homework assignments and projects, all they have to do is plug in the questions into ChatGPT. Maybe they might add a few little tweaks here and there, but they're finished with their entire assignments within mere minutes. The honest truth is, students are using AI to just write all their assignments for them. Even if it's part way or halfway, they're still using it to speed up the process. And there will be nothing wrong with this, of course. It's great to mitigate tasks and get things done quickly, but I feel like in doing that, it just exposed how outdated the public school system really is. People won't need the facts that they're teaching in public school because they could just get it off of ChatGPT in mere seconds. So that knowledge about social studies, science, language arts, math, that becomes basic, which means it's invaluable. Everyone technically knows how to do algebra, because now everyone has a ChatGPT in their pocket, or whatever AI platform you use. Knowing and memorizing basic facts isn't really important anymore, because everyone has those facts in their pocket. Not to mention the fact that those facts and general knowledge that school teaches, they don't even translate to the skills needed for real life, like money, mindset, discipline, emotional intelligence, learning how to think for yourself. They don't teach that in school. And those aren't really stuff you can look up on ChatGPT either. Those are valuable skills. This has made public school obsolete because the one thing it was built on, which was a common core curriculum, can now be answered instantly. So the value for it is meaningless because everyone can provide those facts in the blink of an eye.
So I had this essay that I had to write about a month or two ago, and it was about a topic I didn't know anything about, blah, blah, blah. So I just tell it to, I tell it to write me an essay about the topic, which was about Beethoven's fifth, whatever. And so I tell it to write it. And what I did is I then rephrased 2 paragraphs worth of it. And then afterwards, I then go in and I say, I took what you provided for me for the first 2 paragraphs and I rephrased it into my own tone. Take this essay, take the 2 paragraphs that I wrote, and now write the rest of the essay that you gave me in the way that I wrote those 2 paragraphs. And so then it goes from 100% AI detection if you just copy everything that it said in the beginning, but then you tell it to write it in your words, and it literally copies the structure of how you type, and then you plug that in to AI detectors like Quotbot. Let's see. 0% AI.
You can use ChatGPT to write essays, Mathos AI for math problems, Science OS for science projects. There's even an AI dedicated to doing your homework, Note GPT. It literally says on the website, solve your homework instantly for free. Now I want to make something clear. This video is not about attacking AI, because AI is not the problem here. AI is a tool to help us progress faster in society. The problem is public school. And AI has proven that public school is behind. In the real world, people are using AI to make their jobs much easier. And for some reason, it's looked down upon when you use it in school. Isn't school supposed to prepare us for the real world? Isn't that the whole point? It just feels like we're staying in school just to stay in school. What public schools should do is welcome AI. But I don't even think that's the right solution. Because even if school welcomed AI right now, the knowledge that public school teaches isn't even relevant in the real world anyway. And like I said, it's relevant up until 7th or 8th grade. And then after that, there's no point because you've learned enough basic knowledge to function in society properly. From there, you would be better off learning specialized skills that would help you make money and progress in your careers in the future. Public school was already dying. AI just sped up its descent. My solution is alternative education, whether that's homeschooling, online classes, co-op groups, private schools, dedicated to specialized learning about skills students will need in the future. Like there should be more classes on AI in public school. Students should learn how to master AI and how to use it in the craft that they want to pursue. Let students learn creativity, problem solving, and real world skills alongside AI. We're past the times where we need to memorize knowledge just to pass a test. We need skills that will create real value in the marketplace. Emotional intelligence, self-discipline, coaching and lifting others up, authenticity. That's what's going to be valuable in the future. The jobs of tomorrow won't go to people who memorize facts. They'll go to people who can think outside of the box and use AI like it was supposed to be used as a tool to get ahead. I started homeschooling around 2020, so I didn't really get to know what AI in public school looks like. But from what I've heard, it's making it meaningless. For me, I use AI to progress my skills, whether that's writing a book. AI actually helped me speed up the process of publishing my first novel on Amazon. And I didn't use AI to write it. It only helped me lay out an easier path for me to finish the book. Because if you ask AI anything, it will skim its database of knowledge for the best answer for you. So I used it as a guide, a tool. It didn't take over my creativity. I use AI to give me ideas on strategies I can use to invest in the stock market better. That's a real world application. Whenever I'm stuck in a tough project at work, or we don't know really how to respond to someone, but we need to do it fast, I used AI to help me streamline that process. And then I know next time how I can do it better. It's about using AI as a tool. It's just a better, faster tool, like sending a text message instead of calling a person directly. So AI is useful, and it didn't really kill public school, but it exposed its weaknesses. And AI will be the final nail in the coffin for public school. And if you're a parent or a teen or like any student watching this, you know that AI is only going to become better and better over the years. It will replace more jobs and it will continue to make schooling obsolete. The future of education will be specialized learning. It will be personalized learning, and AI will be your biggest ally. You will have to learn skills that are specialized and harder to master. That's where the value will be. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.